everybody, and welcome back to the Season 8 premiere of Game Changers. I'm your host and founder, Jalen Tart. Along with me is my crew, my guys, Chaz, Zay, and Joe. Fellas, the NFL it starts tomorrow. I know everybody's excited. Everybody is gearing up for it. College football has started. Patrick Beverly is a Laker. I'm very surprised that that's happening. Patrick Beverly is a Laker. And Donovan Mitchell has moved. He's packed his bags from Utah, and he is going to Cleveland. We're going to get into all of that in a moment. But first things first, we're going to start off with college football. I know it started, and we talked off camera about this. We did a little meeting off campus, and we talked, not off campus, but off camera, about what we expected from week one. I know it hasn't been alerted to the fans, but that will get to y'all later this week. So Joe, from what you seeing this for week one, what game, what player, or what key things have you seen that has stood out to you for week one of college football?
All right. To me, to be honest with you, I like how Georgia played against Oregon because everybody was like, okay, Jordan Davis and Tariq Walker and more, I think some more Georgia players from that defense is now in the NFL. And people was questioning, how will that impact this year's squad? But Georgia went out on Saturday. I was like ready for that game out of all of the games and just bulldoze Oregon. And I like that 5-star recruit from that cornerback, that 5-star recruit. He can ball. So Georgia got their number one corner for the next 3 years. So just to save y'all some time, brothers, I'm going to say I am very impressed with what Georgia did this weekend.
I like Georgia. I like what they did. They made a statement because everybody was puzzled about what this defense looked like. And for them to come out and put up 49 points against Oregon, that's pretty impressive. That's really impressive. I like the Florida game. The Florida-Utah game was good. I kind of knew that Billy Napier, who was the coach at Louisiana, I think it was Louisiana Tech, Louisiana Monroe, one of the Louisiana schools. Him leading his former school to a rank. They were ranked last year. Not Florida, you said who?
Louisiana Lafayette.
Yeah, Louisiana Lafayette. They were ranked last year in I believe it was the SoCon conference with Coastal Carolina. I believe that's what it was. For him to come into the SEC and to put on a display against Utah, who took Ohio State to the limit in the Rose Bowl last year, that's pretty impressive. And Anthony Richardson made a name for himself in that game. It was one play where they were in the red zone and he did a fake, but he jumped and did a spin with it and still connected on the touchdown. I was like, yeah, this kid is for real. So I think Florida will be a threat in the East, but I was just impressed with Anthony Richardson and how he played. I like his playing style. I like what they're doing with Billy Napier. So I really enjoyed that Utah Florida game. I think Utah will be a threat too, but that was a very, very good game for me from what I saw. Zay or Chaz, if y'all want to pick up.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. Those are two of the games I was gonna say actually. I don't know if it's Oregon being way overrated or if Georgia is that good, but that was a shocker for me that it was that big of a blowout. It was kind of embarrassing. And then the Florida game too. I think Florida is a sneaky team. I get why they weren't ranked. but I think they're definitely gonna make some noise. I think they're either really, really good or they're not that good. It seems like every other year they flip flop. But if I were to name another game, without even sounding biased, because this is the third game I was gonna say, so I was gonna pick the other two before I even talked about this, but there's a little bit of a quarterback controversy in Clemson. I think
Yeah.
I don't
We can
know.
talk about that. We can talk about that
Yeah,
because I have some
I
comments on that too.
yeah, I want to know what y'all think because if y'all watch the game, that last drive just looked so good, dude. Cade looked so good in the one drive, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It was like the ball was coming out like that, dude. It was crazy, and we looked slow. The rest of the game, it was kind of hard to watch. It was way too much like last year, in my opinion. Like, yeah, we
Yes.
put up 41, but like Joe, like it was hard to
Mhm.
watch it last year. It was really hard to watch. And so I just that contrast of how quick Cade looked getting the ball out and how much more fun it looked, I think is super interesting. And what I think should happen if I had any coaching power in the decision, I think that if we handle the next two games like we should, Louisiana Tech and Furman, which I don't think they're going to be too scary of games. If Cade comes in for even a quarter or a half or even 7 minutes each game, and it continuously looks that much better, before we play NC State, I think there's a big decision to be made because I don't want to get in this situation where we lose and then we bench DJ. I don't want to lose to like make the right decision. So I'm curious on what y'all think.
Go ahead, Zay, and then we can get to that. We can get to that as a side topic.
All right, so coming to the college football season, I love, as y'all know me personally, college football is like second best to me in my favorite sport. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So definitely Georgia and Oregon. I thought it was gonna be a lot closer, but after seeing that game, I was like, I was looking at Oregon like what was going on. Like y'all was ranked number 11. Everybody was expecting Oregon to just be neck and neck with Georgia, and then Georgia's just like give them a run for their money. This, that, and the third. Clemson, like, there's a big decision to be made, and honestly, from the way Cade Klubnik is looking, I mean, see what he can do. I mean, week one really he's gonna tell you something, but not a lot in a sense. But I mean, if Klubnik starts over DJ or Galele, don't be surprised if DJ transfers somewhere or be in the transfer portal. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. Um, I'm gonna talk about my team, South Carolina. I was on a scale of 1 to 10. I was about a 6 on how I felt about them because I mean, the only reason I say that because I mean, you going against Georgia State. I mean, Georgia State not that great.
They
But
were 1 point winning the game. I was like, they better not lose. I was literally saying they better not lose. But go
and
ahead.
like Spencer with the 2 picks, I mean, yeah, that's a big factor. But like, I mean, he still looks good. I mean, he went 23 for 37 with 200 plus yards. I mean, that's good. That's a good percentage. So I'm not even going. But that's Georgia State. The real factor with Carolina is that you either going to win this weekend against Arkansas, or you're going to get a crazy UGA team that blew the brakes out of Oregon. But players wise, I mean, like that Georgia defense, I apologize for the people that I screwed over Georgia because like I was one of those people that was saying like, oh, Georgia not got to be good without Tariq Walker, Shannon. I forgot what his last name was. And whatever.
Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah, Jordan Davis. Yeah, with all them guys, I was just like, okay, they're not gonna be good. And they just came by and just say, all right, we gotta prove to y'all. We gotta see what y'all gonna do, and we gotta see who's arguably the best in the SEC. So it was like, all right, cool. We're gonna keep it pushing. But I'm impressed with Georgia. I'm impressed with Ohio State. Ohio State should have been a little bit more of a bigger score differential with Notre Dame, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my take.
I'll start off with Chaz's point about the QB situation. Dabo came out after the game and he said that DJ is the starter. And I did watch the performance. I like Cade. Cade looks great. He looks like a quarterback that can give DJ a run for his money when the season progresses. But I think while the season progresses, DJ will get better as well. So you got to give it time. I understand that he was been in this system for almost a year and a half, and K's only been in it for what, 6 months.
Yeah.
But in order for DJ to keep his job, he can't make those mental errors like what we saw last year and what we saw the Georgia Tech game. Because there's no way it should have been 17-10 at halftime from a number 4 team in the country. But I think DJ will get better. If he doesn't get better as fast as what Dabo wants, then that's when K will come in and he'll be the starter. That's just how I see it. But you got to give DJ some time. I think with DJ, if he doesn't perform well against NC State, then that's when you pull the plug. Because you gave him enough time last year to improve. You didn't have nobody to go up against. And you had a disappointing down year. So you should have used that time, including the offseason, to get better. So if it doesn't show on the field this year, which is a rebounding year for Clemson, then you got to pull the plug. First, before I get to Carolina, Zay, man, this ain't the roots, man. That's number one. You got to get that out your head. That's number one. Number two, Spencer Rattler throwing these 2 picks. I don't understand. Yes, you were a Heisman candidate. What, a year ago, 2 years ago? Now you're with Carolina. This is the biggest test for him. Can he still perform against great talented teams? They're going up against number 16 Arkansas. So if they beat Arkansas, they have a good chance of going toe-to-toe with Georgia at home, hopefully. I'm just worried about the defense for Georgia. If they can get past that defense, which will be hard, they'll be okay. But I have them.
Give me a prediction. I'll put my prediction up.
Go ahead. I don't know if they can beat Arkansas. I just don't know. I don't know.
Let's say reality perspective. I got Arkansas 27, South Carolina 17.
Okay, that's reasonable. I'll take that. 20. But the rankings did come out. I don't know if y'all saw the rankings. They have Alabama at number 1, Georgia at number 2, Ohio State number 3, Michigan number 4, Clemson at number 5. Chaz, you said off camera Joe, you said this off camera that you were surprised that Clemson went down. I mean, from the first half, I kind of agree that that's probably the reason why they went down one spot. The biggest jump was Florida. Florida going unranked to number 12 was the biggest jump for me. USC looked good. They gotta play actual competition before I can say that they're very good, but they look good.
What was Utah ranked?
Utah was ranked number 7.
Okay, that's understandable.
It's understandable that they're 13 and Florida is above them.
Me personally, I would not go all the way up to 12. I would say like maybe 8, top 15, top 20.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But Florida looked good.
Florida did look good. They look good.
They look good now.
Yeah.
They play Kentucky. They play Kentucky this week.
My future.
That's gonna be interesting.
Hey, yeah, that's my future quarterback. Y'all see,
here we go.
Y'all already know how I feel about
Joe is a Giants fan. Everybody, he will be disappointed if they don't get Will Levis. I'm just
that guy. That's gonna be my quarterback next year.
Chaz, I will say this: do y'all play Pittsburgh this year?
No, we would play them if they win their side of the ACC.
Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. They almost lost. They did almost lose this last weekend too. That defense came up. They got the pick for the win.
I'm not worried at all.
I ain't worried. I ain't worried about no Pittsburgh right now.
It's okay.
If we win against Arkansas, bro, I really don't. Honestly, I'm gonna care, but at the same point in time, for the most part, I can care less about the outcome.
I would know that Carolina will be another sneaky team if they can beat Arkansas on the road. I will say that, but it's more likely that will happen. Hey, we're gonna move on to the NFL. The season starts tomorrow, fellas. I know
Yes,
everyone.
sir.
We've been talking about it for months. We've been waiting and dying for it to come back for months. It's finally here tomorrow. Well, tonight, should I say, with the Bills and the Rams. We're gonna start off with that game. We're gonna go by game really quick for week 1, fellas. Bills, Rams. What you got?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, Joe. First. Sorry.
All right. All right, bet. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the defending champions because that's the first game of the year. I do have Josh Allen. He gonna do what he do, but just go ahead and give me the Rams. Yeah, give me the Rams. 27-24.
All right. I got the bit. Let me not. I'll take that back. I'll say this. I think the Bills on both sides of the ball got better. They got Von Miller. The Bills, Stephon Diggs. Joe help one of y'all, some of y'all, everybody, y'all help me, because my brain is fried right now.
Yeah, they got Stephon Diggs. They got Gabe Davis. Dawson Knox.
Yep. They just re-signed Dawson Knox as well.
Yep.
Davon Austin, Jamison Crowder, Tanner. They got all these receipts.
Yeah, and they got Devin Singletary in the backfield. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I think he's gonna have a good year this year.
I think and then Von Miller, who was a good pickup for them as well. With the Rams,
Von Miller was great.
The Rams, I think they're gonna win the division. They got Matthew Stafford, to me, who is questionable. I have my eyes on him with the elbow, but you got Cooper Kupp, you got Allen Robinson, you also have not Khalil Mack, excuse me, Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey. I just think with those players, I think the Rams will come out with a win. The Bills, it'll be back. Yeah, I think it'll be back and forth. 27-24. 27-24 Rams.
I agree.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, I got the Rams winning because typically I would say like Super Bowl hangover, but I think the Bills are gonna have a almost beat the Chiefs hangover and stupid overtime rules hangover, just as much as the Chiefs or just as much as the Rams are gonna be trying to get over the hump again. I like the Rams. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. They're loaded. But I think it'll be a shootout. I think it'll be fun. I can see it easily being a 42-35 type of game. I think it'll be high scoring.
Okay. Go ahead, Zay.
I gotta say Buffalo. High scoring too.
Oh, he said the Bills.
Yeah, I'm
I can see it either way.
I can see it either way too.
I like it, Zay. I respect it, Zay.
I'm gonna take a risk, man, because I just think that Josh Allen can make something shake. I ain't wishing death on Max Stafford and the Browns, but Buffalo, I think Buffalo has a better advantage.
Okay. ESPN has the Rams winning it 55% versus the 43%. Sunday, we're gonna make this quick. We're just gonna go with picks.
All right.
A little quick take. Colts at Texans. That is a 1:00 game on the 11th. I got the Colts. I think Matt Ryan will have a great first week on the road against the Texans, who don't really have a good offensive core other than Dave Mills and Mark Ingram.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, and Cooks.
Mark Ingram with the Saints.
And they don't. I just think the Colts are just going to run all over them with Jonathan Taylor, and hopefully they'll show a little bit of the passing game. I got the Colts blowing them out. 27-10. Let's do 27-10. I'll say that.
All right, that's reasonable. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Colts. I just think, Texans, they really just don't have nothing really going for them. Colts, just give me Colts. There's really not to explain here. Not to explain.
I think the Texans might upset them, man.
No. We're not doing this. We are not doing this. No. This is not week 18 of last year when we went into Jacksonville and we lost. We're not doing this.
We're on camera. We're on camera, Chaz.
Hey,
So
hey, it's fine. You guys can totally play this on me. That's totally cool.
Because I could pull the same card with the Commanders. Don't do this.
Hey man, it could happen. It could happen.
It could happen. It could happen. I'm not sleeping on Davis Mills. He's legit. I'll give him that. Go ahead, Zay.
You already know what I'm going with. After my facial expression, you already know how.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on Davis Mills either. I mean, but you have no offensive line. You got to be running for your life, and you only have one good receiver. You have nobody in the backfield, and you have no. Texas have no defense either. Like they have nobody. Like, come on.
So you got Cole.
That's preaching. That's preaching right there.
I got you.
So everyone did their picks. The next game, Saints at Falcons. Who you got?
Nola.
You doing Nola? Okay. So Zay doing Nola. Chat. Joe. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with Nola as well.
All right.
Give me Nola.
Chat. Nola. Everybody say Nola.
Nola.
Jarvis Landry, y'all. I think him being with the Saints is gonna help Jameis along with Chris Olave, who I think who's gonna be a contender for Rookie of the Year. Their defense gotten better. They got Tyrann Mathieu.
Quick question though.
Yes.
With Olave, Landry, and Mike and Kane guard Mike, you think Michael Thomas would be like back to his old ways?
Yes.
I'm not trying to. Oh yeah, this is my ring finger.
I think so.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, because like it's been about 2 years since he last played. I don't know, but the Saints already got good weapons, like you said, with Jarvis Landry, Chris Olave. They got Callaway, Alvin Kamara's not being suspended. So yeah, just give me Nola.
So let me go ahead, Chaz. Before I ask this question, go ahead.
Oh, I agree. And
okay. So do y'all think the Saints could contend with the Bucks with this roster?
I think they can. I think they can, but it's just like Brady is always going to be Brady, and I hope this is his last year. But until Brady retires, it's going to be the Bucks running that division. But I really do think that the roster-wise, on paper, they do.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I'll take that's a fair take. I'll take that.
I agree.
Next game, let me pull it up. 49ers at the Bears. This is interesting. This is an interesting one right here. I got the 49ers. I think Trey Lance will show everyone that he deserves to be a starter in the NFL.
Okay.
Against the Bears, I got them last in the NFC North. They don't really have an offensive talent around Justin Fields.
Wait, you say you got them last?
Yeah, I got them last.
Over the Lions?
Yes. I have the Lions being third in the NFC North. Yes.
I can agree with that.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
You'll be surprised of why I say that. Yes.
Hey, but you know what? I like the Lions. I do like the Lions this year, so anything is possible. So okay.
They got Aiden Hutchinson, and they got
Marseille Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and DeAndre Swift is back.
And they got Swift, and they got Goff.
And they got Jameson Williams, so the rookie from Alabama. So yeah, okay.
Hey, St. Brown's a top 20 receiver in the NFL.
I like St. Brown. He's a good target.
But yeah, I had the 49ers over the Bears.
Yeah, I got 49ers too.
Yeah.
Justin Fields about to run for his life.
That offense is too much. You got Debo, George Kittle, Bosa. You got Bosa. You got
Fred Warner,
offensive line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Trent Williams, arguably the best old lineman in the game right now. Yeah, give me 49ers.
49ers. You two Chaz? 49?
Yep.
Okay. Next, Steelers at Bengals. This is a good one. I like this one.
I like it. Yeah, I like this matchup. I like this matchup a lot. I'm gonna go with the Bengals, but here's my thing. I think if the Steelers would have started Kenny Pickett, because I really like Kenny Pickett, y'all. I'm
do
really
too.
high on him. But I think if they would have started Kenny Pickett, then the Steelers would win. I think the Steelers could be really solid.
I don't know.
Look, I really think the only thing that the Steelers made the playoffs last year. So the only thing that was kind of missing was Ben Roethlisberger didn't have the arm strength. Kenny Pickett got the arm, and you can run RPOs with this man. So give me the Bengals to win this game, but I'm not going to sleep on the Steelers this year. But Bengals going to win Week 1.
I got the Steelers. I got the Steelers. I think with the defense, with Watt going up against that O-line, my thing is the Bengals O-line problem fixed? That is the question. So if it's fixed, then it will be answered that it's fixed. But like for right now, the Steelers TJ Watt is an elite defensive player. So I just think that alone will give the Bengals some problems offensively. But if they fix the O-line, they could go back to the Super Bowl if they fix the O-line problem. Because everything else offensively with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and Joe Burrow.
And Tyler Boyd.
Yes, and Tyler Boyd,
Clemson,
along with Zach Taylor, who's the coach. Yes, they're going to be a team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I agree. But I think, sorry to cut y'all off, but I think even without the O-line, we already know what the Bengals can do without an O-line. And they added La'el Collins from the Cowboys, and he's pretty solid. So I just think, the division got tougher because Lamar is back. The Steelers, possibly got their quarterback for the future and all that. But I just think the Bengals going to be okay because, they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. Mm-hmm. They won't make it back to the Super Bowl, but they'll be all right.
They got Joe Mixon, too.
Oh, yeah.
They do. Yep.
They're going to talk.
Yeah. Their offense is loaded.
I'll say 23-20. 23-20 Pittsburgh.
I'm going to say 30-17 Bengals.
Wow.
27-10 Bengals.
27-10.
I like
it. 27-26 OT Pittsburgh.
That might be possible, Zay. That might be possible. Wait, no, 27. Wait, you said 27-26 OT?
How would that happen?
That's what I'm saying. How that's gonna work? You mean 20?
Oh crap, man.
27-24. I would say 27-24. 27-24. Okay. All right. Next, Eagles at Lions. I got the Eagles.
Oh Lord, Joe. I know this coming. I know what's coming.
But I mean, that's an upset alert too. Now that's an upset alert too.
Chaz, you know what, Chaz? I don't know why I'm just smelling a upset right here. Cause like I said, Lions could be a surprising team. I know the Eagles upgraded, from offense to defense, but I don't know. I kind of like the Lions on this one. They're in Detroit too. I don't know. You know what? Give me the Lions. Lions 24-21.
Why you say that? Why you say that, Joe?
Like I said, I like DeAndre Swift. I like St. Brown, Jameson Williams. He's the rookie, and on the defensive side of the ball, you got Aiden Hutchinson and God, what's his name? The cornerback, Akuda or something like that. But I just really like the Lions in this game because I think the Eagles going to start off a little slow because I don't think they have their chemistry down pat yet.
Oh yeah, Jeff Okuda.
So just give me Lions 24-21. They'll win on game winning field goal. I like that.
Low scoring game. Low scoring game. Philly 17-14.
I got Philly 17-7.
Detroit.
Oh God. Everybody say Detroit.
All right.
21 to 13.
21-13. Okay. It's at
It just-
Detroit. It is
I-
at Detroit.
like I said, we know the Eagles have one of the best off seasons in the league this year, but at the same time, they're not a passing team. Jalen Hurts, they're more of a running team. So I like the AJ Brown when they require him and all that, but I'm just saying, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Lions got a good chance to win. And like you said, Jalen, they could be number 3 in their division, so might as well start off 1-0 in the season. You feel me?
Yep.
I like.
All right, so if everybody make their picks, we'll move on to the next game. Patriots at Dolphins. This is hard.
It really is.
The reason why I say it's hard, y'all. So coming into the season, you got, we don't know who we still don't know who the offensive coordinator is for the Patriots. You either are going to have Matt Patricia or you're going to have Joe Judge. I would not have both. I just don't trust none of them. So I don't know what's going to happen. So I think that I got the Dolphins. Give me 17-10. Give me 17-10 Dolphins. And I think Tua will have an okay. We have a shaky first half, but have a better second half. I got the Dolphins winning it. And I think what's his name? Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek Hill will have a solid game. Solid first game in the Dolphins uniform.
Yeah, I'm going to say the Dolphins in this one because I like the what they did in the offseason as well. They got O-line help with Armstead. They got a top 5 receiver in Tyreek Hill, arguably top 3, with Jalen Waddle. They just got speed on that offense. They got speed with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds, Mike Gesicki. He's a good tight end, and the Patriots defense regressed. So give me the Dolphins 27-13. 27-13.
27-13. Okay. Zay?
Yeah.
New England. I can't trust. I can't trust Tua too much right now. I can't bet on against Bill Belichick.
Okay.
No, New England 27-23.
Okay. Chaz?
Got Miami. I think they're too fast. I think it's Tua's make or break year. And I don't really trust Mac Jones when he doesn't have a lot of offensive weapons around him compared to Miami. I got my 24-10.
All right. Next game.
Like that.
Ravens at Jets. Okay.
The
Ravens. Let's just be fair. It's the Ravens. Okay. We know the situation with Lamar Jackson's contract. He has given a date about the contract. He's giving until Friday to get the deal done. I don't think it's going to get done, but he's giving until Friday.
We'll have to see.
You don't have Hollywood Brown. That's pretty much it. All you have is Mark Andrews. That's really all you have.
Baby.
But I think
J.K. Dobbins.
This will be the start of Pay Lamar Jackson tour, where he will go on the road or go throughout the schedule and beat up teams until he has his money. That's what this is going to be. I got the Ravens winning it.
I don't think it's going to be close, to be honest.
I say 27-3. 27-3.
I said 35-3.
35-3. Okay.
Yeah. Lamar gonna destroy that.
He's gonna put the league. I think he's gonna put the league on notice, and he's gonna tell people to pay him. Like, he's gonna show people, like, yo, like, I want my money. I want to be in the conversation with Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, with $200+ million deal. Like, he's gonna put everybody on notice. Zay, this is your team, so you got the floor on this. Go ahead.
Baltimore. 38,
Ravens flop.
38-3. Baltimore. And Lamar's gonna take that person of him not getting paid. He's gonna put it all out on the field. And then he put it all on the field. Then Ravens gonna do whatever they can and not get paid. If he don't get paid this year and he doing all this work, that's just practically free labor at this point.
Yes.
No,
we know.
I'm playing. I got Baltimore winning.
All right. Jaguars at Commanders. Chaz, this is your team. You are a Commanders fan. You can go first. Jaguars at Commanders. What you got?
Yeah, I really do like us in this game. I really do. I think Carson Wentz is going to be very up and down. You know, it's going to be a really weird. I don't know how I feel about Carson Wentz yet, but what I do know is that we're good enough to beat the Jags. You know what I mean? I don't think it's crazy.
Really? No. Look what happened last year. I mean,
you don't think we can beat the Jags?
With Trevor. Okay, so look, they got Christian Kirk. They got Christian Kirk now. They got Trayvon Walker.
Hey, I love the Jags too. I live 30 minutes from the stadium back home. I got nothing against them. I think they're awesome too. But I'll
say this. I got the Commanders. I think with the Jags, with this being Doug Peterson's first year, they're gonna start bad, but before the middle of the season comes in, they're gonna get crazy good. Like they're gonna catch that momentum.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Cause ain't no way in hell Trevor Lawrence will have a bad season in his second year. There's just no way.
I feel like this year would be like his redemption year, so low key.
He'll have an improving year. I'll say that.
Last year wasn't his fault though. Last year, like no one was gonna play good in that system with all that drama.
He had nobody around him, and he was dealing with the situation with Urban. Now you have a Super Bowl winning coach coming in with a fresh quarterback. I think that they'll catch the wave in the middle of the season of them winning. I personally have them third. I personally have them second over Tennessee. I just don't. Yes, I don't.
Wait,
I don't.
Wait.
I don't.
What you just say?
I have the Jacksonville Jaguars second in the AFC South. Yes.
What? Over the top?
I'm gonna say this. I don't trust Tannehill. I think what's gonna happen is Malik Willis will get the start. Will get the start in the middle of the season, and that will be the new era.
And it's going to make them better. It's going to make them worse.
No,
I don't got no.
It'll be too late.
Hold on now. Let's pump the brakes.
Okay, they will be in the shootout with Tennessee, but I still have.
I just don't know because Jacksonville still don't got no O-line.
That's the problem. That is one of the biggest problems. I don't know, but I think with I have hope in Trevor Lawrence. I'm jumping on the Trevor Lawrence train. Chaz been on the Trevor Lawrence train. Joe.
Yep.
So
I've been on it.
I'm gonna jump on it for this season only. Hopefully that he will have a improving that and a quote unquote I am here type season. Excuse me. So I got the Commanders winning, but I think Jacksonville will have a great season this year.
Yeah, I got the Commanders winning the game, but I would not be surprised if the Jags win. Trevor Lawrence, like we all saying, we all on the Trevor Lawrence train. Travis Etienne is coming back. They signed Christian Kirk with that big contract. I don't know why they signed him to like a $21 million deal when he's not a $21 million receiver. Tariq Walker, I mean, he's a beast. But I'm going to go with Washington. I think Carson Wentz going to get it done. I mean, he didn't get it done last year with the Colts against Jacksonville, but it's a new year. I'm sorry, Jalen, but it's a new year. and new team, and this is the best receiver he probably played with.
I said this last year. And look what happened. Chad saying the same. He's saying the same thing I said last year, and I'm trying to warn him. Like I don't trust him.
I don't like Carson Wentz like that either. But I'm just saying, I think he's gonna get it done against the Jacksonville Jaguars in week 1.
I got Jacksonville over Washington.
Oh, upset. Okay.
I'm picking the upset. I don't trust Carson Wentz. You have a top.
Jay has not trusted Carson Wentz since he came to the Colts. Like ever since then.
Yeah, the Colts like he flam. In the words of people from Charleston, he is flam. But like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh my Lord, I can't even describe the words I feel about Carson. Like, you got a top 10 receiver in Terry McLaurin, right? I just feel like you're gonna use them a lot, but you're gonna OD on using them, in my opinion.
Or defense is gonna start figuring the Commanders' offense out.
Exactly. And the Commanders don't really have a defense, and then you got like Trayvon Walker, and then you really don't have a secondary like that. But I mean, cool.
I like Washington's secondary, honestly. Washington's secondary is solid.
Who was there? Hey, Chaz, who was in their core? Curtis Samuel?
Yeah, he's there. I like him too personally.
About Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, and
Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, no, he looks nice too.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, he's good for y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
And the thing is, too, that front seven 2 years ago, people forget that defense was really, really, really good 2 years ago. Last year was, completely night and day, but I think the defense could return to very good form. And I don't think we're bad defensively, and I think we have weapons offensively that people sleep on. Gibson stops fumbling too.
Okay, I'll take back my pick. But I wouldn't. I'm on Joe. I'm on Joe's side on this one though. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville takes a dub though.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised by the upset either because Yeah.
I think
let's keep the train rolling, fellas. Next game, Browns at Panthers.
Actually, Baker Mayfield. Okay. Should I do it?
Go ahead. If you want to take the shot, Joe.
I don't know.
I got the Panthers. I got the Panthers.
Carolina, man.
I don't want, Chris gonna watch the show. He gonna get mad. Like
no, we not. If you gonna
let me stop.
No.
You know what? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
I'll take the Panthers.
All right.
I'll take the Panthers.
Right. I got the Panthers.
I'm gonna stay on the safe side and take the Panthers.
Go ahead, Chaz. Who you got?
I'd take the Panthers probably.
Oh, he hesitated on that.
I mean, this really not an easy decision.
It's hard. I just think without Deshaun, it is a completely different team. To me, it's a completely different team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Cleveland got a good roster, just Deshaun not playing and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to say Panthers.
And it's at Carolina, so it's like and it's against Baker Mayfield, who was with them. So he's going to ball out. Hopefully, he'll ball out.
And CMC come back.
Yes, and CMC will be back. Joe,
DJ Moore going to eat.
The moment of truth, Joe. Giants at the Titans.
I'm going to do. This is a legendary quote that Kevin Garnett said after one of the finals. And Jalen, you said this in a previous show. Anything is possible. So, listen, I got the New York Giants beating the Tennessee Titans 20-14. The offense, listen, the offense it's only a one-man show with Derrick Henry. Everybody going to figure out Derrick Henry. Like you lost AJ Brown, you lost Julio. Julio wasn't doing nothing last year, but I'm just saying you lost Julio. And now I just think we can figure this team out. And with the new weapons, with Brian Dable and Mike Kafka as offensive coordinators, and we got speed. Give me the Giants. Giants 20-14.
Against who? Against who?
Against the Titans.
No.
And they don't got. Not that good.
Okay, so look, Joe, I'll make this deal with you. If the Giants win, I'm picking the Titans. The Titans gonna win. But if the Giants win, I will. The next episode, I will publicly apologize to you on camera. I'll do that.
Joe, I will do the same. Joe, I will do the same thing.
I personally will do that. But
Joe, 2 words. Wait, 2.5 words, because this first word is a contraction. You're drunk.
No. You're crazy. You're crazy. You are crazy. No.
Zay, listen. Not this time, Zay. But you know what I'm talking about, Zay. But anyway, I'm not. Listen, it sounds crazy. I understand because it's the Giants. Giants suck. I admit that. But I'm just saying, I think we could get a dub on week 1, fellas, because, like I said, we got speed now. Kadarius Toney back. We got Wan'Dale Robinson, Saquon. I think he's gonna be explosive this year, and I don't like Kenny Galladay, so I ain't going to. Yeah, and O-line improved. Yeah, give me the Giants. Give me the Giants 20-14.
Joe, when has Kadarius Toney been good in the NFL?
Kadarius Toney could be an electrifying player in the NFL if he just stay on the field.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He could. We could use him like San Francisco used Debo. If we think about it.
Okay,
I know you did not just say that, Joe. That will never happen.
What? No, I'm saying
will never happen. No,
he is literally electrifying. He is literally electrifying.
Dable
like I said, Dable is not.
Hold on, wait, Sajo. Who is your OC?
Mike Kafka.
He's not doing that.
Why not?
No way in hell he's not doing that.
He played with Patrick Mahomes. He had Tyreek Hill. He had Travis Kelce. Mike Kafka is one of the best OCs in the game.
I'll be surprised if we gonna see Daniel Jones running around the field. Like, no,
we got our O-line improved. We got
yes.
One of your guys.
You got
one of your guards, Mark Glowinski. We got Evan Neal, Andrew Thomas. They're gonna be future.
The line has gotten better, Joe. But
thank you.
Know.
But but you know what? I'm not underestimating Jeffrey Simmons and the Titans defense. Kevin Byard, Caleb Farley. You know they're good, but I'm just saying, if we just be smart and don't turn the ball over, we're gonna be all right.
I'll be okay.
So give me Giants. Y'all gonna owe me an apology.
Chaz, who you got? Who you got?
I got Tennessee, but I will apologize if Joe proves us all wrong.
Okay. That means the whole crew will apologize to Joe if they win this weekend. If they don't win, we just gonna come up here and we're gonna say, I told you so. We gonna say I told you so on this camera. I'm telling you.
I was calling you like in high school. What's up?
Next game, fellas. We got 4 more games to go. Packers at Vikings. I think this is the game to watch out for.
Ooh.
I got the Vikings. I got the Vikings winning this.
I might want to go with the Vikings too.
I got the Vikings.
I got Minnesota.
I want to go with the Vikings too, but
Chaz, who you got? I want to start with Chaz first. Who you got?
I got Minnesota because I think that Kirk Cousins could have a really, really good year. I think they're really
as much as I doubted Kirk over the years. I think this is the year that he will get over the hump. Kevin O'Connell being the OC for the Rams with all this play scheming with Cooper Kupp, it's gonna help Kirk Cousins It's going to help Adam Thielen. It's going to help Justin Jefferson. Let me switch that around. It's going to help Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and Dalvin Cook. I think all three of those players are going to have breakout years because of Kevin O'Connell.
As much as I don't
That's
like
just
Kirk,
me.
as much
Packers with Green Bay, they're still figuring it out. Their young receiving. I know that Rodgers liked his young receiving core. You bring in Christian Watson, you bring in Romeo Doubs, who Rodgers has praised. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to help Sammy Watkins and Randall Cobb. I just don't know. And then you bring Rashad Gary, Devondre Campbell, and Quay Walker from Georgia. That's going to be a solid defense to go up against, but I think Minnesota just going to have too much firepower. I got Minnesota.
Jalen, Sammy Watkins on Green Bay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like every year, he gonna start off hot and then he gonna get hurt.
I want to go with the Vikings, but Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like you want to doubt him, but you can't. It's kind of like with Tom Brady in a way. I'm going to go with the Packers, 27-24. But I do think that Justin Jefferson is going to have a big game. But Jared Alexander is probably the second best cornerback behind Jalen Ramsey, and he's going to be guarding Justin Jefferson. But Alan, Alan Lazard, I think he's solid, but he's, he had Devontae Adams, the best wide receiver in the NFL, as a teammate. So he just been in the shadows. But now it's his time to shine. So and Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, they're gonna get carries and they're gonna check downs, catches as well. But yeah, give me Packers. Game winning field goal.
Justin Jefferson is their number one. But who's gonna guard their number two? Who is Adam Thielen?
That's a good point.
Good point.
So so Joe's the only one again. Joe's the lone island to say Green Bay, and everyone said Minnesota. All right.
I can't doubt Aaron Rodgers this time.
All right. Next game, we're gonna move on to the Chiefs at Cardinals. I got the Chiefs.
Me too. I got the Chiefs.
The Cardinals have not fixed their O-line. I think the Chiefs are gonna pick up from where they left off last season. It's gonna be different. I think Juju is in a better situation now with Patrick Mahomes versus Ben Roethlisberger. So I think that will help his career, hopefully. But I got the Chiefs winning this one. I'll say 28-14. No, 28-17. I'll say that. 28-17.
I would not be surprised if Patrick Mahomes throw for 400 yards in week 1 against the Cardinals defense. The Cardinals defense on paper, it kind of looks a little bad.
Looks bad.
Yeah. So give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
I got the
31 to 20.
All right.
Kansas City. First point. Juju. I think he's a great. I feel like he'll bounce back to what he used to be in Pittsburgh early in his career and before all the TikTok BS and everything like that. So it's just like Kansas City 44-17.
44?
Honestly, I like okay.
I'm taking a wild mark.
A little high.
I don't know. I don't know about 44. I got them winning, but I don't know about 44. Go ahead, Chaz.
Mahomes, dog. He is gonna put up numbers.
Hold on, Zay. Go ahead, Chaz.
I got the Chiefs winning. DeAndre Hopkins isn't playing yet, right? He's suspended, right?
These games.
Yeah, he's suspended.
That's another thing too. But regardless of that, I would have Chiefs winning. I would
my man D Hop.
35-14.
Okay. I just think that Hollywood Brown, he is the now number one until DeAndre gets back, but hopefully he'll play well. Next game, Raiders at Chargers.
Ooh.
Now this is a head scratcher. This is an AFC West showdown.
With this, you got the best offense on paper versus the best defense on paper. To me,
This is
I gotta
hard.
go. I gotta go with the Raiders. I'm gonna go with
I
the
do.
Raiders on the upset. I got the Raiders on the upset. I think we will see a different level of chemistry we've never seen before from a quarterback wide receiver with Devontae Adams and Derek Carr.
Mhm.
I think the history has shown that New England coaching from the coaching tree, when they split off, they don't do very well. I think Josh McDaniels will break it this year with the Raiders. I think his offensive schemes will work. Who is their running back?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh
Okay.
Jacobs.
That's solid. So if you have a solid running game with Josh Jacobs and a 1-2 punch with Devontae Adams, I forgot their other receiver.
Hunter.
Hunter Renfrow. Yes.
Former
Hunter
Clemson,
Renfrow.
former Clemson player.
Yes.
And they
With
got
those
Dan Waller.
two, they have the best offense on in that division. They have the best offense on paper to me. So I
don't know because Chargers offense good too because they got Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler.
Yeah, it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. It's a shoot. I got it a shootout.
That's hard. This is a hard decision though.
I got to pick.
I'll say 27-24. 27-24
Okay.
Raiders.
27-24. I'll say the exact same thing, Joe. 27-24.
Raiders. Okay.
I'm going to put the Chargers to win this game, and I'm going to say 38-31.
High scoring.
Chad.
I got the Raiders winning in OT. 48-45.
48-45. Okay. I can see it going to OT, Chaz. I don't see it going that high, but I can see it going to OT though. But
and I don't think JC Jackson is playing. I didn't even take that into account. But anyway, give me Chargers anyway.
All right. NBC, the night game. Bucks at Cowboys. The Bucks.
Oh God.
I got the Bucks.
Yeah, give me the Bucks because Tom Brady never loses to the Cowboys. He's 6-0 against
Dallas. It's in
Dallas. Dallas is hurt.
Jerry Jones is gonna look at this like, okay, yeah, nah.
CeeDee Lamb will be the Cowboys' number one at the end of this season. He will be their number one receiver to me.
He already is the number one right now.
But like he will emerge as like the legitimate number one. Like there's no question marks that he is the number one. Because some people think that
he'll be a true wide
receiver. Yes. I think he'll be a true wide receiver one in the middle of the season. The Cowboys have got too much going on. I don't trust Mike McCarthy. He's in the hot seat. I think he's gonna be gone before Thanksgiving. So I got the Bucks winning that. I know everybody's probably gonna agree to that because it's Tom Brady. Okay, who's gonna go against him? Monday night game, this is the only game I disagree with on the Monday night schedule. The Broncos at the Seahawks. The Broncos. It's
Russell Wilson going back to Seattle is going to be, kind of, a little
emotional.
Going on. Go ahead and give me the Broncos. Seahawks going to be bad this year. I'm just going to tell you that.
They're going to be the worst teams in the NFL this year.
I don't like Drew Lock. I don't like Geno Smith. Whoever their starting quarterback is, but
they should have got Jimmy. I'm still mad about that. They should have got Jimmy.
Trade in the division now.
Yeah. San Fran can't trade. Yeah,
that's why they didn't do it.
Yeah, give me Broncos.
Me too. Broncos.
28. 28-7.
28-7.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Zay, who you got? Zay.
I know you're not going with the Seahawks.
Okay, the Broncos. You got the Broncos. Okay.
Of course, man. Broncos 34-10.
Okay.
All right. And that will do it for week 1 of the NFL. So we're going to move on to the last topic, the quick pitch. We're going to make this quick before we head out of here. Donovan Mitchell got traded. We can do 2-1. So Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Patrick Beverly signed a deal with the Lakers. So which acquisition will help which franchise? Well, which which acquisition was better in your eyes? Patrick Beverly going to the Lakers or Donovan Mitchell going to Cleveland, and why?
I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
I would say Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs because like you already have some playmakers on that team, right? I mean, you already got Darius Garland, K Love on there, and so like Cleveland's not bad, but you kind of just like with Donovan Mitchell going to the East, where it's getting more competitive than the West, in my opinion. So it's like, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. You got a top two guard in the league coming to Cleveland. So it's like, and it honestly surprised me and everybody else because it's like shot the word. It was like, oh, Donovan Mitchell going to Cleveland, and I thought it was like fake news or whatever. But now it's actually true. I thought he was gonna go to Miami personally, but that's going to impact your team. Pat Beverly, Pat Bev, I feel like that's good. I'm on a defensive standpoint. I'm on paper, but like you still got to build that chemistry with everybody else on that team because it's like so toxic and so like confusing in LA right now. So I would definitely say Spider Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Donovan Mitchell as well. But the only thing is, they're going to lack defense because Donovan Mitchell is really not a great defender, nor is Darius Garland. So that backcourt is going to have trouble defensively. And this is my thing. You got your star player in Cleveland now, in Donovan Mitchell. I think since you like gave up like some picks or whatever, you have to, in my opinion, they have to like win a championship. And I'm not even saying like this year. No, I'm not saying like this year. This trade would it really, make sense if you're not trying to compete for a championship. I know I understand that the East is like stacked now with, the Bucks made some great moves the offseason, the 76ers, Heat's still gonna be good, Sucks is gonna be good. But at the same time, you like literally kind of gave up your future in a way for Donovan Mitchell. And now Evan Mobley, he's not eligible for a rookie contract extension because you got Donovan Mitchell. So if this thing doesn't work, then this is going to be a mistake.
So you're saying,
Evan Mobley's going to go.
So Joe, you're saying this is a championship or bust type of stretch for the Cavaliers.
Yes. Because all I'm saying is I know they probably won't win it this year, but I just think you got your star now. I mean, you got the roster to compete. Go ahead and try to compete for a championship.
I think both moves were interesting. I liked the Donovan Mitchell going to Cleveland. With him going to the Knicks, that would have been too much. You get rid of two of your foundational bench players and picks. No, I think Cleveland now is in the position of we are here and we're here to contend in the playoffs and we're here to like make a run for the championship. If they can, like you said, I agree, Joe. If they can get Evan Mobley's deal reconstructed, to where it can fit money wise and to where they can like get better each year, because I think they got the pieces. But if they can get it straight with the contract situation, they'll be okay. My concern, Joe, you're saying the defense. I think Garland wants the ball as equally as much Donovan Mitchell wants the ball. And that will be a problem when the season starts. They're too ball dominant. I think one has to let go of the other. Let Donovan Mitchell get the ball. Darius Garland do what he does. Let him work. But it's not Donovan Mitchell's team. It's Darius Garland and Evan Mobley's team. They drafted him when they didn't have anybody. So I think they should build it around them. With the Lakers situation, bringing in Pat Beverly was smart. You bring in a veteran guy who can play defense, who can possibly help Russ, along with the other key players. They like Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn is having a great offseason so far. AD is back healthy, but can he stay healthy? LeBron is LeBron. But out of both of these teams, I like the Cleveland Cavaliers better than I like the Los Angeles Lakers in regards of acquisitions.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. In my eyes, I think Donovan Mitchell has the potential to be a legitimate superstar in the league. And I think we've seen flashes of that multiple times. And Pat Bev is just kind of Pat Bev. He's a troll, really, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like the Lakers and honestly a lot of LeBron's teams in the past have signed players that you know their name really well. You know, we saw what happened. You know, we know Russ. You know, like when
Carmelo.
yeah, Melo. You know, Dwayne Wade went to the Cavs one time. He's really old already. D
Yeah.
Rose. They're like Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was good for a little bit for them, but
Yep.
they've been really really good at bringing in names that sound nice, that make it sound like the team is going to be really good, and they haven't been very good because they're all
Yeah.
old. Or Pat Bev doesn't get you over the hump, but Donovan
No.
Mitchell, cornerstone for a team that can win the championship in 2-3 years. So
Okay,
Right.
but I'll say this, Chaz.
mm,
He may not get them over the hump, but he has playoff. Well, I'll say this. He took. Well, I don't want to say he took. He was a part of he was a part of the Timberwolves. He was a key role player for the Timberwolves to get to the playoffs last year. I think he'll do the
Wait.
same. He'll be in the same role as what it is with the Lakers and what he was with Minnesota. I'll say that.
I get
Oh, you're
that.
talking about Pat Bev. Oh, I thought you
Yes.
were talking about Donovan.
Yes, I'm not talking about Donovan. No.
I
But-
get that. I think that would help if he was going to another young team, but I don't think him leading the Timberwolves to the playoffs is really going to matter to LeBron when he has 4 rings and Anthony Davis has a ring. And like I understand what you're saying, but I think that only really applies if it's like a really young team who's never done anything.
Right.
But like Pat Bev talking to LeBron, like, oh, like I took us to the playoffs. He's not gonna care.
Nah.
Right.
You know, like look at my 4 rings. Like I'm second
Right.
best all time. So you know what I mean? But
I agree.
I that too though.
And another thing about the Pat Bev situation is it's like y'all basically said it, but when you kind of have like hot heads on one team, it can be dysfunctional. And we already know how Pat Bev is. We already know how Russell Westbrook could be. And in the past, LeBron James, Pat Bev, they had their issues. So now, all of them on the same team, you got to deal with, regular season injuries, now it's more LA drama or whatever. So, I like it because, like they said, it helps defensively, but, overall, they could, not really do anything for the Lakers.
Yep. So that will do it for this edition of Game Changers. Next week we will be taking our picks for week 2 of the NFL, and we'll be diving into week 2 of the NFL and week 2 and week 3 of college football. A lot of breaking news going around, and hopefully we'll get back into more of baseball where they're winding down the season, going into the playoffs. I know Joe and Zay has been watching a lot of baseball recently, so we will get that content out for you guys. But other than that, I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great morning, wherever you're listening to. With that being said, peace out, y'all. Y'all take care.
Yeah.